All right, we're going to stay with the Celtics. We're going to do a Vegas impact here. The NBA draft lottery is coming up, Tim. The Celtics are roughly 3-1 favorites to win the draft lottery and get that top pick in the NBA draft. If the Celtics do get that top pick, even though they have Isaiah Thomas, do they go for a point guard?
Absolutely. This is a no-brainer. You have to take a point guard here. That's actually no choice. Last year, he took Jaylen Brown. He's a small forward. The best players in this draft are either point guards or small forwards. You have a small forward. Jaylen Brown gets minutes in the playoffs. He's wildly athletic. He's got long arms. He has huge upside. So that's it. Sorry, Jason Tatum. Sorry, all the rest of those small forwards out there. Josh Jackson, exactly. Now, do you take Lonzo Ball? Do you take the headache that is big?
Baller Brand or Markelle Fultz? Why? If you're the number one overall pick, you take Markelle Fultz. It's not a question.
Well, especially if you're Brad Stevens. Doesn't, like, Markelle Fultz just fit better? Like, Brad Stevens and Lonzo Ball, like...
the personalities just do not mix.
Doesn't seem like LeVar Ball and Brad Stevens could ever be in the same place at the same time.
I cannot agree more. That is so true.
Like, so I think Markelle Fultz more fits kind of what Boston wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think Lonzo's probably the better player. But I think Fultz is more up Boston's alley as far as what they want to do with the future. Ironically enough, he went to Washington. He plays the point guard position. Isaiah Thomas plays the point guard position and went to Washington. So perfect guy to kind of bring along. Celtics, it's interesting because they're so close right now, but will they ever be good enough to beat LeBron? And the answer to that, I think, is no. So do you trade away the top pick to bring in a stud?
Someone has to be good enough to beat LeBron, Tim. LeBron can't run the show every single year. Markelle Fultz could be that next level talent that could do it.
He may.
You just didn't see him play the competition that I think he's capable of playing against at Washington this past year. He could really develop into a LeBron type for the Celtics if he goes to the right team and he has the right guy developing him.
You may be right. It's going to be a loaded draft. A couple of these guys are not going to pan out, and a couple of these guys are. I'm not so sure that draft picks 1, 2, and 3 are going to be much better than 3, 4, and 5, or 4, 5, and 6. Rather.
The first 10 are excellent players. After that, it's a little shaky.
It's a little shaky, just like you on the dance floor. Like you think you're.
I was a dancer in high school and college.
What are you talking about? You danced in college.
Yes.
What did you dance in college? What did you for
Tom's team in Indiana?
You danced at halftime of games.
Well, that's the thing. See, at IU, they got rid of those dancers at halftimes of games my freshman year, so not so much.
Why is that? Because they drank too much?
No, because they just got rid of it. They didn't have the funds for it anymore.
Oh,
we're gonna move on, but yeah, so not shaky on the dance floor. That's you, my friend, not me.